For most people, November is just a normal month. Thanksgiving dinners, Macy's Day Parade, and even No Shave November. But for the Cats, the stakes couldn't be any higher in November, as 6 teams sit atop of the conference with only 1 loss. The Cats know that they have to take care of business off the field as well as on the field, and that starts in the weight room.
I'm here with the beast incarnate himself, number 43, the will linebacker, Alex Singleton. Alex, thanks for joining me. Not only you're the leading tackler on our defense, but you're also number 2 in the Big Sky. What is something that you do every week to make sure that you're in position to make all those tackles?
For the second week in a row, the Bobcat football team is on the road to California. In some respects, a football team's like a stage play. While the actors are out front getting all the glory, there's an army working backstage to make sure everything goes perfect.
If you go to Montana State University's Brick Breeden Fieldhouse, well, you may just end up in the Hall of Fame, literally. Bill Ogle's Hall of Fame features plaques that immortalize some of MSU's greats, from Donnie Hass and Sonny Holland to now, Coach Kane Ione.
While you fans come out to support us, we think it's important to support you. And that's what we do at the end of every game.
It's Cat Grizz weekend, the Brawl of the Wild, 365 days worth of bragging rights, and a Big Sky championship on the line for the Cats. I'm here with Triggerman Jake Bleskin. I'm Rob Marshall.
As you can see, we put in work in the weight room. Now we want to see you come out and see our hard work pay off this Saturday against a very tough Portland State team. I'm Rob Marshall, MTN Sport.
From myself to all the families watching, I'd like to say happy Thanksgiving. And if you feel like you've eaten too much, you need to get moving, head over to campus and buy a ticket for this week's playoff game as the Cats host the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State. I'm Rob Marshall, MTN Sports.
Coach Ione is known for a lot of things and many things, but he's known for his good look. So, Coach, could you look at the camera and give us your best smolder with that eyebrow? All right. I think we got it. I try every now and then.
What do you do to stay warm on the sideline?
Well, you got to ride the bike. Definitely. You ride the bike, there's going to be heaters, and hopefully those redshirt guys can make sure that we have our big coats. And the more we play, the better for us actually on the defensive end.
Okay, cool. Can I hop on the bike in between filming the game as well?
You know, you can do whatever you want. If you have some tips for me to stay warm, or you can do a hot cocoa run,
okay,
a water run,
I might do
maybe
that.
that'll help us out.
I'll give it. How do you stop the triple option, which is a tough, confusing offense?
Well, the thing about it is for the Montana State defense, every player has to do their job. If you have the quarterback, you have to stop the quarterback. If you have the pitch, you have to stop the pitch. Also, eye discipline. You notice with the Montana Grizzlies, as they started stopping the run, then all of a sudden the pass game really opened up. So you have to train your eyes, and I think special teams is going to be huge from a defensive standpoint to change the field position and hopefully put up some points against a team that's really greedy with the ball.
Mm-hmm. Cal Poly was 10 of 17 on third down conversions. What are you going to do differently to kind of get that to stop in the future? And was that a factor last night?
You have to stop teams on first and second down and get them in a third and long situation to get them out of their game plans. For Cal Poly, we know that they're going to go for, every possession on fourth down because they're converting at 72%. So it's really about stressing first and second down, third and long, and getting off the field.
1, 2, ready,
If you come to a Bobcat game early enough, one of the must-see events is the defensive back dance circle. In that circle, you might see all types of different dances. For me, dancing is an expression. That's why I not only love to dance, but why I love to teach others how to dance as well.
hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, walk back, 2, 3, 4. Next partner to your left.
This is Social Dance 150. A class that teaches the basics of dance,
Hop forward,
rhythm,
2, 3, 4.
and coordination.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, slap, slap, step.
On any given day, you can learn dances like Wild West mixers and today's popular line dances like the wobble.
Some people like to point, some people like to roll. I'm a roller, so I like to roll. So I'm going to go roll, 2, 3, 4 to the.
It doesn't matter if you have 2 left feet or you're the next big
back.
thing.
1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you bring a smile, a good attitude, and an open mind, that's what social dance is all about. And if nothing else, at least you'll get a good workout.
Step together, step, touch, step together.
And hey, you could be in calculus too.
I know for a fact that almost everybody in here can move because I've seen some of you. Even though you don't think I've seen some of you move.
In Bozeman, Rob Marshall, MTN Sports. While coaches and players may be some of the strongest people in Montana, there's even more strength behind us.
What are some of the qualities that you believe that a coach's wife has to have to be successful?
Oh, I definitely think she has to be independent, because a lot of times the guys, they get up early, they're to the office early, they leave the office late, and that's during the entire football season.
With the strenuous schedule and lack of quality time together, the simple strength of the relationship is that they're best friends.
It's like being with your friend, and so, like I said, like when he's telling me about what's going on with, the schedule or what's going on with football, like I feel like I'm included, and that makes me feel like we're still together, even though, we do spend a lot of time apart.
As if being a defensive coordinator's wife isn't hard enough, Christy, alongside her husband, Coach Jamie Marshall, put kids in the equation.
I have friends that think we're absolutely crazy and can't believe that I do what I do, and I'm responsible for all the different things, and I don't necessarily have a counterpart for much of the year to help me, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I absolutely love it. My kids love football, and my husband loves what he gets to do every day.
Take it from me. If it wasn't for my fiance Jordan, I wouldn't be in this position to tell this story today. She made me the man I am both on and off the field.
Definitely your character, and y'all know him as main man. Yeah, I definitely take credit for that one. In high school, no, he was so quiet. I didn't even know he could speak loud or anything. So, yeah, your goofiness, I think I brought that out in you.
While we may get all the glory, we may not be the ones that deserve it. In Bozeman, Rob Marshall, MTN Sports.
Now let's take a
Welcome to the Scout Team. However, as bad as that sounds, the Scout Team is key to many Bobcat victories on game day, including the win last Saturday.
Throughout the week, we got great looks by our scouts, very similar to what we saw today, so that was very helpful for us defensively up front.
Well, it's our job to give the defense the offensive looks that they're going to get during the week.
As confusing as that may have sounded, the defensive coach is in fact in charge of the offensive scouts.
I get my offensive guys they gave me, and I try to give them the looks, tell them what techniques offenses are going to use on the defensive players. And as a defensive guy, I kind of have a good idea of what they're going to get, what type of block, what type of route, and I try to convey that the best I can to those offensive players.
Same works on the other side of the ball. The offensive intern is in charge of the defensive scouts.
Once a week I try to meet with the defensive scouts and show them, for example this week, Cal Poly's film, show them this is where this corner is going to line up, or this is where this linebacker is going to go if we're running power, or what have you.
Denarius McGee, Cody Kurt, Dane Fletcher. These Bobcat greats are once on the scout team, and while it may seem like a thankless job, one day you could go from the Scout Bowl to the Super Bowl. So for all my brothers on the scout team, keep your head up. I'm Rob Marshall, MTN Sports.